Hi friends, welcome to Finspirations 9. I am Sunil Thakker. Has China bitten off more than it can chew on Apple? Apple stock has been under pressure in recent days on the back of US-China geopolitical issues. Most recently, it was announced that the Chinese government told employees not to use Apple iPhones, or for that matter, any other foreign devices for work purposes. The headline is definitely a negative for Apple, as China contributes to about 20% of Apple's revenue, so any meaningful restrictions could hit the bottom line. By the way, iPhone sales make up to about 50% of Apple's total turnover. Bernstein analyst Toni Sacconaghi says, while a ban on all government employees could reduce iPhone unit sales in China by as much as 5%, it would be a larger threat to Apple if the ban sent a signal that everyday citizens should use electronics made by Chinese companies, which means nearly 20% of the revenue. But the Evercore ISI China team feels that it is unlikely unless Apple begins moving supply chains out of China at a rate that makes China uncomfortable. Apple noted back in 2019 that it supports over 5 million jobs in China, so it would be difficult for the Chinese government to take a more material action against Apple without impacting Chinese jobs. Ives of Wedbush Securities says, look, this is putting gasoline on the fire in terms of the worries. He feels the setback in China, among other headwinds, is overblowing. Apple Inc.'s worst case scenario in China doesn't look that bad, according to a Morgan Stanley analyst, and that's unlikely to occur in the first place. We all know that Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway owns Apple stocks, but how much do we know? As of September 1, 2023, it owns 5.9% of Apple stocks at a value of about 170 billion US dollars. This equates to more than 47% of Berkshire's portfolio. But enough of what others say and do. What should we as investors do? Look, personally, I'm not revealing at what prices I bought these shares or sold or hold. And again, it is purely your decision as to buy or sell or hold it. But in my opinion, as I always maintain, and please see my video of July 24 this year, accumulate at dips for the long term. To sum it up, Jim Cramer of CNBC says, send me an invitation to my funeral if I'm a short seller of Apple. Happy investing. Stay inspired.